right there with you.
All right, it's 6 p.m. I'd like to call this regular village board meeting to order. If you all please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Hudson?
Here.
Trustee Maravka?
Here.
Trustee Richards?
Here.
Trustee Sandberg?
Here.
Trustee Sluse?
Here.
Trustee Sturba?
Here. All right, if there's no objections from the trustees, I'd like to move the new business item G and H up to the top of the agenda. So item G is approved hiring of new full-time police officer Daniel Napoli. And there was his bio in there in your packets. Peatone resident and new police officers. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make second.
Been moved by trustee Maravka, second by trustee Sluse.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Maravka?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Perfect. And next item, administer oath of office. So Daniel, if you want to come on up.
Having been appointed to the position of a police officer for the village of Peatone,
Having been appointed to the position of a police officer for the village of Peatone,
County of Will,
County of Will,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Illinois compiled statutes,
the Illinois compiled statutes,
and the laws and ethics pertaining to municipalities,
and the laws and ethics remaining to the municipalities,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of the village of Peatone
of the office of the village of Peatone
Police Department according to the best of my ability.
Police Department according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Want a
you.
picture of the mayor and sergeant and officer?
We'll get a picture.
Dad's
We're
gonna
gonna
do the
have
pins.
Okay.
John.
Yeah. All right. Good. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you very much,
Welcome.
Mayor.
All right. Moving back then to public comments. All right, no public comment. We'll move on to the consent agenda. We've got the minutes of the March 25th, 2024 village board meeting on there. The payroll and accounts payable. The payroll for the pay period ending March 30th, 2024 for a total of $58,523.09. Accounts payable for the period ending March 31st, 2024 of $377,913.01, of which $30,257.32 is the general fund, $3,724.33 from the motor fuel tax fund, and $343,931.36 from the capital improvement fund. And then we also had a accounts payable for the pay period ending April 5th. That should say 2024. There's a typo on there. The general fund of $6,306.54, and that's the total for that one. We also have a raffle license for a single raffle for the Manhattan American Legion, post 935, out, I believe that's during the Will County Fair. Approve the executive session minutes from March 25th, 2024. Accept resignation from part-time police officer Donald Preston. And approve the liquor, tobacco, video gaming renewals for Casey's, Circle K, Corner Cafe, Dollar General, Game On Bar and Grill, Peatone American Legion, Post 392, Peatone Travel Center, RC Services, the Speedway, and Peatone Tobacco and Liquor. Are there any items on the consent agenda that a trustee would like to remove?
Nope.
If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Moved by trustee Sluse, second by trustee Sturba.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Maravka?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Staff committee reports, there was a police committee meeting last week. Would you like to report?
Yes, we discussed the hiring of Daniel, new police officer, and then we also discussed the non-highway vehicle ordinance. We revamped it a little bit, went over it. Basically, we made the changes that were necessary to follow the state law. So I'm assuming that would come to the board maybe the next meeting?
We were planning on May 8th,
Okay,
or May 13th,
May
sorry.
13th, okay.
Okay,
That's about it?
perfect. Troy, you got anything to report? Nothing's going on in town?
I think everyone knows the roads closing, the streetscape roads are closing this Thursday.
Okay.
First construction starting then, so that's.
Any questions for Troy?
The only question I have, Troy, is access to my building at 209 North 2nd Street for tenants and garbage pickup and all of that good stuff. I talked to one of the guys at the meeting there, and he said that we'll get some kind of access, but especially for garbage pickup and so forth. But nobody still hasn't said anything to me about it.
Did we look into garbage pickup along that route? I know. Okay. But who do you talk to, Adam?
The gentleman that was at one of the tables.
Okay. I'm sure there will be some sort of temporary access, you know, as needed, but as you know, the road's closing down, sidewalks will remain for the start of the project.
Yeah, I understood that.
But
and just,
vehicular access is gonna be pretty limited.
Mhm.
It might probably depend on the operation, what they're doing.
Okay.
And maybe something can be worked out if a specific thing needs to come in or out of your driveway.
So what do I need to tell my delivery people and stuff like that?
I
For
mean,
delivery of product and stuff?
I don't know at this time, it depends on what day they're coming and what the operation is.
That's the answer I keep getting. Nobody knows.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of this is gonna, you know, we're just gonna have to play by ear and see how things go. We this kind of project, it's
It's a big project, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, but I
Yeah.
just have to, I mean, as far as deliveries go and stuff, I have to be able to tell the drivers, hey, don't pass me up, we're
Right.
gonna take delivery this way.
yeah,
And if we had some form of being able to say, okay, this is exactly how we're taking deliveries, then I can let everybody know.
yeah. I mean, I encourage you to work closely with Adam, who's our, engineer on site. You know,
Mhm.
he's gonna know the most of what's going on day to day,
Okay.
and,
I think Adam's who I spoke to, actually.
yeah, that's him. All right,
Thank you.
you are welcome. On to mayor's comments. I don't have anything to really add to that, other than that, I think we've done a great job of getting the word out there about things. And, we can't predict everything that's gonna happen with this project of this size, but I think everybody's been doing a great job with that, so, as far as letting everybody know, so. Any questions, trustees, if you guys get any comments or questions from business owners or residents, if you don't have the answer, feel free to reach out to Amy and myself so that we can keep everybody informed, encourage everybody to sign up for the newsletter. I think that's a really good source of information for everybody, so. That is all I have. I will be going down to Springfield to a lobby day, the Will County Government League Lobby Day, on this Wednesday, and then the IML Lobby Day is on the next Wednesday. So the big topics that we're fighting, I'm sure you've heard about the grocery tax issue. So if there's anything else you'd like me to relay to our legislators, just let me know. All right, we have no old business, new business. We're up to a motion to approve Arbor Day proclamation, and just indulge me, I'll read this through. Whereas in 1872, the Nebraska Board of Agriculture established a special day to be set aside for the planting of trees. And whereas this holiday called Arbor Day was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska. And whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world. And whereas trees can be a solution to combating climate change by reducing the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, cutting heating and cooling costs, moderating the temperature, cleaning the air, producing life-giving oxygen, and providing habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees are a renewable resource, giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our community. And whereas trees, wherever they're planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. Now therefore, I, Peter March, Village President of the Village of Peatone, do hereby proclaim April 26, 2024 as Arbor Day in the Village of Peatone, and I urge all citizens to celebrate Arbor Day and support the efforts to protect our trees and woodlands. So I need a motion to approve that proclamation.
Motion.
Second.
Moved by Trustee Maravka, second by Trustee Sluse.
Trustee Maravka?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
All right, moving on, item I is a resolution, this will be 24-R-04. To approve a resolution authorizing execution of an intergovernmental agreement with the Village of Beecher concerning operation of a joint administrative adjudication system. So we had talked about this a few meetings ago. This is going to allow us to adjudicate non-traffic violations, so things like code violations or parking violations. We'll be able to do it at less costs to us and less costs to the people who are paying the fine. Going to the county system can get quite expensive court costs. So, questions at all? All right, need a motion?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Moved by Trustee Hudson, second by Trustee Richards.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Maravka?
Yes.
All right, item K, I need a motion to close regular session, go into executive sessions for purpose of collective negotiation matters between the public body and its employees or their representatives, or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees.
Motion.
Second.
Moved by Trustee Maravka, second by Trustee Sluse.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Maravka?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
All right, and there will be no action after the executive session.
She's Jackie today and you're June.
Garbage is every
Get out of here.
Or every Thursday?
Somebody did that. That's
Delivering
good.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Every
I noticed it
Tuesday,
earlier, but they had already started recording.